and it's coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500. And we're underway in Week 4. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and doing everything in his power to follow through.
Lawrence going to keep it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. The Jaguars are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in Week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Nifty move. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
Pierce has it knocked loose, and the Jags grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams. And penalties. We're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 30.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with ETN. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient at picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'll guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Handoff right side to Pierce. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball.
On play action, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence running right on the option. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
A quick throw. Here's Shepard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Red on red.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it lines up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. On first down, here's Stroud. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's second and 10. Stroud off the play fake. That is complete downfield to Knox. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that.
Attacked and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Stroud working out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Etienne. Now the ball comes loose, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by June Ward. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 9-yard
Now
line.
Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. Well, the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
extra point away from drawing level. Done good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception capping the drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. And now out comes Houston.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. This is caught. It's Woods. Touchdown. Robert Woods, 26 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he's out of bounds over the moving.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll drop this one off with Etienne.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends. Because
the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
he didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. He's got room to roam.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
And this pass times here in the 1st half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And it's caught. Touchdown Jaguars. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Done good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Inside the 20.
And all the way down to the 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we now go downstate to Orlando. And
well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Stroud now on second down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pierce now up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A wide ball here, remember. Well, since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Really brought excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. A give, it's ETN off the option. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On second down, a run with ETN.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
They'll get 3 as
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
on first down, right back to ETN.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Lawrence.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out. A big run. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And they'll run with ETN.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1. ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Done good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports.
This 2nd and 4.
It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Being chased out left.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. There he goes left side.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 35.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Darius Williams in there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. Gets the dump off to Pierce. He's goes into the secondary. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for him.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Stroud off the play fake. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And out of bounds right around the 20.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here's Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans will add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31. Jaguars 21.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. And he'll take
take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Done good with the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce.
He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner, you're going through a pile, people raking at the football all the time. Your hands take a beating, okay? And to be able to still go out and catch the football in open field.
He's been dynamite in this game so far. We'll see defensively if they have an answer, because they need to come up with something.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Boy, 175 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Another carry for Pierce.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now a handoff for Pierce. Down to about the 37. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Jaguars are going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 10. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here's Lawrence.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Now done for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. That time a 6-play drive. And Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing.